How's it going, everybody? Rybrad here today, and we are back with our Ottawa Senators franchise mode. And today, guys, we are going to get through the trade deadline and into the end of the season. Right now, we currently sit in 4th place in the division, but 1 point behind the Bruins with 2 games in hand. Catching the Leafs might be a stretch, but it's not completely unrealistic. But right now, we should be shooting for that Bruins 3rd spot. And guys, you know what? I'm thinking we should be safe in the wild card looking at that. The Hurricanes being 8 points behind us, same amount of games played. So right now I'm feeling confident where we're at, but I don't know exactly where this team needs improvement. Now, one of the areas I think we need to improve on is finding a coach who's gonna be carry, shoot, balanced. Yes, that would mean Worrell would not be fitting as much. But our current coach being balance just makes it so impossibly hard to get us some good chemistry up here. Ovechkin on the top line, sure, he kind of fits. We get a +1. I'd rather see Tkachuk up there. He's having a good season. He's got 40 points in 49 games. How many of those are on the power play? 12? So that's pretty good. How is Ovi doing? Ovi has 32 points, only 7 on the power play. So you know what? I think I might give Ovechkin a little bit more ice time. He's a +5. He's the sniper to fit up here with these guys. See, the problem is we just have so many freaking playmakers and guys like that. We got playmakers and power forwards or two-way forwards. We need playmakers and snipers. Anyway, Joel Eriksson Ek is still there. I'm not going to make too many other changes here. Markstrom down, Pelletier up is something else I wanted to do. Just because I know Pelletier's got medium elite, whereas Markstrom has low elite. So Frederick Markstrom getting dropped to the 4th line. And then you guys mentioned that you wanted to see Edmondson bump down and Drysdale up. Drysdale doesn't really fit the scheme, so we'll see how it goes. He could grow, we'll see, but he hasn't been great. I'm a little bit worried that playing on that first pairing might be a bit over his head, but you guys asked for it down in the comment section, so I'm going to give it a go here for a few games, and if it turns out that he is pretty awful on that top pairing, we will move him back down in favor of Edmondson. Shabbat's a +36, Drysdale's a -4, so we'll see how it goes. The trade deadline, though, should be interesting because I don't really know what we need to upgrade. I don't think we really have a problem anywhere. Gibson playing fine. Sogard not great, but he's a backup. He's not going to cost us too much. We got Formanton, Norris, Roslovic here as depth players that we could use. I mean, we'll probably get rid of them, considering Formanton they're all on expiring deals. I think we're going to leave it as is like that. McMichael has been fine. He's even. He's got 2 assists in 25 games. He's a really good faceoff taker, actually. I wonder what his faceoff rating is. He's won 49% of his faceoffs, which is not as good as I would have thought. Brown might be the better faceoff guy, though. Brown does fit pretty much everywhere, but, you know, our coach is so neutral. He's great, but he's also bad at the same time. So if there does happen to be a new coach out there who's an A, I mean, his overall right now is like A+, is the reason why we're doing as well as we are, I feel. But I think we might have outgrown him. And there is Jaffrey here. Is very, very good. He is balance. See, I'm sick of this balance all over the place bullcrap. You know, he doesn't really fit. I mean, he fits Shabbat perfectly. Tkachuk, he fits pretty well, but everybody else is just meh, right? I'm not going to fire our guy this season for a meh coach, right? There's a couple head coaches available. The A- and Good Branson would be the only other option I'd see out there for us. Although Hansen here with his A- and A on offense and defense, I'm fine with that. His teaching is a B-. But we're beyond that stage now, I feel. Good Branson at A- overall doesn't seem to. He's carry, shoot, balance, don't block, which should fit Stützle pretty well, which would fit, I guess, Tkachuk a little bit. But see, we just can't find that guy that's really going to fit our team as is. Carry, shoot, balanced, don't block with overload. I don't know. I think it's not worth it changing the coach now. I mean, heck, we're about to get to the trade deadline. We're in a playoff push. I don't want to screw things up now, but Stützle's carry, shoot, balance, so that's pretty much a good fit. And then Worrell is balance cycle, balance block, so those guys don't really fit together, but Tkachuk is also carry, shoot, balance. So him and Stützle are the same, and if we find a sniper that's also, I mean, carry, cycle, efficient, balance, we need to find a goal scorer that fits that as well. The carry, shoot. We need carry, shoot is what we need. From some of these guys, but you know, like I said, I got to check out our current coach's scheme and stuff. I will take a quick screenshot of it, but he's overload as well, so we'll see. Does overload matter to our guys? Is another thing I want to check out. I don't know what to do with the coaching. I think the team roster is good enough, but I think chemistry could really push us over the edge. These guys don't like overload. They like behind the net. So we need carry shoot behind the net. Yeah, we do. That is what we need. And then defensively, Shabbat is balanced shoot, which is fine. Drysdale's pinch cycle, so he's the complete opposite of Shabbat. But Edmondson is balanced shoot as well. So him and Shabbat are perfect, a perfect pair. I can move Brandstrom up. Actually, I might keep Drysdale in the middle here with Joel Edmondson. I don't think I can get him a better plus. Although, actually, you know, we'll do that. We'll get the +1 down there, move Edmondson down. He's been amazing this season, though. I don't know if I really want to move it, but we're going to try and experiment for the future and see how we get on here. But I know I did this once before with our coach, and it completely backfired, right? I think it was season 2. We made the Stanley Cup, or we didn't make the Stanley Cup. We made the playoffs, and then I fired the coach. He won the Jack Adams. And it's just this guy's been so good since he's been here, right? Like 60% winning percentage. And this was the season he came in and saved us, right? I hired him back. And then ever since, every full season, he's had at least 60% winning percentage. And that's pretty freaking good. So we'll see how these new lines get on. I need your guys' help down in the comment section. I'd love to find a coach that fits, but if I can't find a coach that fits, I don't want to fire the guy we got, right? I might fire him eventually, but at least for now, I think I'm going to stick with him. I don't know when his contract's up. That's a good question, is when is his contract up? Because I'd rather fire him than let him walk. Okay, so perfect. He's got 2 years left. We can at least go into the free agency period for coaches, see who's available, and make our decision based on that. But we need carry shoot with behind the net. That's going to fit Tkachuk and Stützle. Worrell can fit, you know, anywhere. He's balanced all over the place, so he's fine. And Colin White and those guys, those are great second line guys. But Stützle and Tkachuk is, I'm concerned about that. But anyway, let's get it underway here. A win and then a loss. Mark Desrosiers. I will stop the sim and take a look at him as a coach. Because if he's a quality coach, like if he's A-, I could just go for it right now. Desrosiers is an A-. He's got really good numbers across the board. It's just his coaching influence is not good. What is he? He's behind the net, carry cycle, efficient, don't block. He does not fit Shabbat whatsoever, though, but he fits Brandstrom, Ovi, Tkachuk, White, Stützle-ish, Worrell-ish, Forsberg-ish, Joel Eriksson, not really. Fowler, Pelletier. This guy fits most of the pieces that we're concerned about. He fits Stützle fine enough. He fits Worrell fine enough. Shabbat is the one I am worried about. But this guy being an offensive-minded coach, guys, this is going to be absolutely crazy if I fire our guy now. He coached Vegas, was having a really poor season. He wants 1 year, wants a 1-year deal. He fits the chemistry so freaking well. Do we get rid of our coach? I think that's the big thing that this team is missing. The talent is there. I think it's the chemistry that we're missing, guys. And this could be our push for the playoffs. Desrosiers. Oh, brother. I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. I don't know if I want to do it. But this coach is so balanced that he doesn't give us any boost, but he doesn't hurt us. He fits Shabbat so well. Whereas this guy won't fit Shabbat, so Shabbat won't get the plus with Desrosiers. Because Shabbat is balanced shoot, I'm pretty sure. Desrosiers is pinch cycle. He would fit Drysdale, so Drysdale and Shabbat could be a +1 still. I'm going to do it. I am firing our head coach, promoting this. Oh. Okay, yeah, we're going to interim head coach. Ooh, always do that. Maxime Parks is actually not a bad play. He fits Stützle perfectly. And he gets pinch cycle. So I guess we'll be able to test out our chem with this guy. But he's actually not a bad coach. But Desrosiers, I think I'm going to hire him. I'm going to give him a ton of money just so he's guaranteed to accept. He wants 1 year. I can re-sign him in the offseason or let him walk. And I can always go back after Nubel if things don't go well this season. I think this is the move I have to make here, guys. We'll see, though. We'll give him a lot of money. Yeah, there we go. So we're fine there for 1 year. Offer the contract. Okay, so our current coach is similar to our new coach. So we'll set up the lines now so we don't have to really think about it. And there we go. There's the +3 that we were looking for. +5 if I have Kachuk, Stützle, Ovi. Worrell, White, Forsberg is fine. Pelletier up. No. Kerfoot up. I mean, listen. We get a +5. I am all for that right now. Pelletier. So it's 2-way, 2-way. Okay, so we could do Sniper. No, I'm not gonna move Colin White down. Pelletier. This is all fine with me. Markstrom doesn't fit any better. What about Logan Brown? We get a +3 if we move Pelletier down, but I also want Pelletier being more effective where he's at. We take a look at the defense. Shabbat. See, even though Shabbat doesn't fit, he still gets a +1 with Brandstrom or Drysdale. We could move Edmondson. Yeah, like that. I guess I wouldn't want to do that. I'd rather do this almost. Edmondson up here gets us a -1. Actually, doing that's fine with me. I don't want the -2. Oh, so I didn't. Yeah, Josh Manson is a defensive defenseman. He fits on that top line. Oh my goodness, him and Brandstrom are a plus. Oh, on the top, because this is balance cycle and then pinch cycle. So I'm not moving Brandstrom down. I'm just not gonna do it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna leave that like that. I think Edmondson's been so good playing with Drysdale a little bit more minutes. He's a -4. Shabbat did pick up a minus. But anyway, we're going to leave things like this. I mean, this first line, Stützle and Kachuk fit perfectly. They won't fit quite as perfectly, but we'll see when our new coach comes in. I'm not going to go too far. Fan base is top notch. Okay, the new coach is in. This is wild. This is craziness. They don't fit as well. Worrell, we get a +3/+3, which is huge instead of +3/+1. Now it's time to reassess. Joel Eriksson Ek on the first line over Ovi. Ovi over Forsberg doesn't help, so we're not going to do that. Okay, we're not getting a +5 there. Kerfoot fits the second line really freaking well. Moving Kachuk down to the third line would get us a +3 there, but I'd rather see Kachuk getting us a +3 there. Markstrom, do you fit better than... Who doesn't fit here? Pelletier fits really well. Joel Eriksson Ek doesn't fit well at all. We'll flip-flop these guys. Logan Brown up. No, I'm going to leave it like that. But we get 2 +3s now, which is important, which is big for us. I'm going absolutely nuts here. But as far as defensive core is concerned, can we do this? +5 with Manson and Drysdale on the middle pairing. That is massive here, guys. I mean, absolutely massive. Jamie Drysdale up here. No, we're going to keep Brandstrom there. Brandstrom fits perfectly. Brandstrom Drysdale's not going to be a great pairing. Manson, yeah, no, we're going to leave it as this. I don't mind having only the +1. Special teams, let's take a look at it here. Pelletier up instead of, so, okay, so if we move Stützle down, which I don't want to do, Stützle fits, Colin White's okay, Ovi fits better than Worrell, it seems, but we'll move Ovi up. Brandstrom instead of Shabbat gets us the +3. I like that a lot. Worrell's not a big fit on the there, but we do want to get him more ice time. He is playing on what? This? Oh, he's still playing on the first line. Okay, so he's fine. Maybe I want to get Kachuk some more ice time. Kerfoot can play center. Pelletier, Forsberg, Kerfoot, Shabbat, War. That is, and then this first line is very, very good. What if I? Ooh, moving Kerfoot up gets us a +5 up there. Forsberg doesn't fit. Okay, Forsberg doesn't fit. That's fine. Let's talk. Let's talk. Joel Eriksson Ek, sniper, changing current line. Fits. Okay, beautiful. We get a +1 here. I'd rather have Colin White taking the faceoffs. Worrell is over here. He's a right shot. Eriksson Ek is a left shot. Beautiful. Pelletier's left. Shabbat's fine. Kerfoot gets the +5 up there, so he shouldn't complain about as much about his ice time. And I'm pretty fine with that. Penalty kill wise, Worrell and White's not a great combo. Manson doesn't fit, but Brandstrom does, which is weird. We're gonna leave that as that. But Kerfoot, Forsberg fits. White and Worrell. White does not fit. Okay. What about Markstrom? He fits, but it's not good. Okay, you know what? I might do that. Kerfoot. Oh, that'd be a -2 moving him up down there. Markstrom, like that was a +1. He fits, but the problem is it's 2 power forwards. What about Manson out and Cam Fowler in? It's even. Okay, beautiful. We're going to do that, I think. Although Pelletier maybe instead of Worrell. Worrell's getting a ton of ice time as is. Left wingers, Pelletier, he is a playmaker, and he fits. Ooh, we get 2+1s now. Look at that. I'll take it. I don't know if I got a +1 before, but look at that as well. Evens across the board. Penalty kill. Markstrom is a center. He's not really great at faceoffs. Pelletier's better at faceoffs, so we're going to do that. Kerfoot, there we go. All right, I'm fine with this. Brandstrom up here doesn't help at all. I thought I saw like a +3 or something. I guess I was mistaken. All right, we're going to leave that like that. And guys, I think the new coach is going to help us out a lot. We get +3s all across the top here. Stützle doesn't fit. I thought Stützle was a fine fit. I guess efficient don't block is not what we need. But we still get a +3 because of Ovechkin. Tkachuk's a great fit for that second line now. So I think we're fine. Joel Eriksson Ek fits the first line very well. Would get a +3 even without Ovechkin there. But I'm going to give Ovi the more ice time. Eriksson Ek is a guy who has another year left on his deal. We could bring him back. We know he fits the top line. Ovechkin, again, an expiring deal. Eriksson Ek would probably be cheaper. And we could have Stützle, Worrell, Eriksson Ek as a +3. Tkachuk, White, Forsberg. And then guys like Logan Brown, Kerfoot, and Pelletier down there. And then we're just filling it out. Guys, I think we're all set. We can let Ovi walk in the offseason. I'm not going to be upset by it. Scratch. Let's see if any of these guys fit better. Roslovic's a great fit on that third line, though. Roslovic is a great fit on that third line. McMichael's not a great fit anymore. Let's check out Scratch. Let's get Roslovic in. Yes, substitute them. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. Roslovic hasn't had a chance to play this season. He's been good when I've played him, so I think I might put him back in. Connor McMichael, -2. Really not that impressive to me, honestly. He is medium top 6, though, so he's fine. Norris is a two-way forward as well. Doesn't fit. Norris is a guy I can definitely get rid of. And Formanton is another guy that I could get in the lineup, maybe. We'll just substitute him for Roslovic really quickly. That's a simple check. Formanton is a sniper. Yes. He's a +1 there. I think I might rather have Formanton. Gets a +3 over Eriksson Ek on the third line. We would get 3-3-3. Eriksson Ek would just listen. He's my sniper next season for that top line, I guess. Because we could move Ovi down here and then flip-flop these guys, and we get +3, +3, +3. Guys, I think this is it. I'm going to play Formanton there. We're going to move Eriksson Ek down, but Eriksson Ek is on the power play. He would get us a +5 over Kerfoot, which I think I'm going to do to keep him happy as far as ice time, because he's going to get his ice time cut. But guys, I think this is the move. I think the +3 is definitely worth it. Having an 89 and an 86 on your third line is pretty ridiculous. But all things considered, guys, I think this new head coach is a success, getting us +3s across the board. Manson, Drysdale is a great pairing. We know Brandstrom, Manson, so Manson's the kind of guy that I might want to look to bring back. Cam Fowler fits really well. Edmondson was a guy that we just kind of took a shot on. We gave him 2 years. He's fine. He's a defensive defenseman. I'm not moving Brandstrom down, that's for sure. And Shabbat, you know what? Even though he doesn't fit, still gets a +1 with Brandstrom, because Brandstrom's an offensive defenseman that fits perfectly. So I think we're fine here, guys. I am really happy with how this looks. I think the team is going to simulate very, very well now. And guys like Roslovic and Norris could be on their way out. They could just straight up be on their way out. Yeah, and McMichael as well. Although I kind of like McMichael as a depth option. He's not very expensive, and he probably want to come back, I'd assume. Anyway, hopefully we can go on a pretty good tear here with the new coach. Okay, 1-3, 2-3 since the new coach, 3-3, 3-3-1, 4-3-1, 5-3-1, 6-3-1. Beautiful. 6-3-1 and 2 points behind the Bruins, 5 points behind the Leafs. We could seriously catch up here, guys. I don't think I need to make a move, but I think I'm going to be satisfied with how the stats are looking. As far as plus minuses, Shabbat's doing even better now. I love that, but we'll take a quick look here. Colin White's still an absolute insane player. Worrell, I can't remember what these guys were at before. But if we take a look at Formanton, he's got a goal and assist. He's got 2 points in 10 games. Logan Brown, Markstrom, their minuses. Them and McMichael was not a good line, but Formanton there seems to be doing well. Eriksson Ek with 20 points, +3. So things are looking okay. Defenseman-wise, Jamie Drysdale's even a bigger minus, even with the +5. Jamie Drysdale, can you, not be a minus, my guy? You've got great underlyings, right? Passing, offensive awareness, defensive awareness, all looking great. I mean, his stats are great, but he's a -8. He got worse numbers-wise. I don't know what it is, but -8 there with Manson. Maybe I move Fowler Edmondson up there to help him out. And then in goal, Gibson isn't looking quite as good as he was. He's dropping a little bit, but guys, the +5 is hard to stay away from. Like, it looks very, very good, but I mean, okay, I guess I could go crazy here and get Brandstrom a +5 there and hope Shabbat can carry Drysdale, because that's a 91 and an 89 right there on the middle pairing. Like, that is ridiculous. That's a 92 and an 82, and then we got 82, 85. So he's struggling, but I'm going to move him up the lineup. So we are going to simulate. I want to be a conservative buyer because simply I don't need to buy. Our team is stacked as is. We're going to enter the deadline. Maybe a defensive defenseman that fits the scheme. There's freaking Noah Hannafin here too. They're going to ask for Gibson. Korpikoski and Gibson, and Bellius and Gibson. I don't want to give up Gibson. That's not what I want to do. Morgan Riley's got 5 years at 11. Zach Werenski is a great rental player. Gibson and Drysdale, Korpikoski, Edmonton. Ooh. Or Bellius, Drysdale. I could go all in this year. Korpikoski, 56 at 20 is definitely trade bait. Edmondson, he would take his spot in Yolinen. 83? The dude's an 83? Look at his offense. Yo, Yolinen is insane. Can I maybe give them Roslovic or somebody instead of Yolinen? Skaters matching the block. What do they want? They take McMichael? Yeah, you guys can have McMichael. Or, yeah, where are the other guys? Okay, they don't seem to want them unless I pass them. Like Roslovic and, yeah, they don't want those guys. Centers Roslovic, where are you? There he is. He's right about McMichael. Norris is a little bit more valuable. I think I'd rather give up I like McMichael's on his contract, so we're going to give up Norris because we know he doesn't fit. Edmondson and this Reedy elite prospect for Werenski. Will it go through? Trade accepted, boys. We brought in Zach Werenski, an absolute gem of a defender. Let's go. And now, okay, you know what? I probably should have done this. You guys might be yelling at me, but I should check his scheme fit. He fits beautifully. He fits the entire scheme perfectly. And 88, Zach Werenski getting off the Columbus Blue Jackets, where he's had a very bad time. And you know what? Maybe we'll look to re-sign him. But guys, that is exactly the trade I needed to make. I think that's the kind of trade that's going to push us over the edge talent-wise. The Penguins are making a trade here. They're going to trade a second in Keeler for Dubé and Hosang. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, a guy like Risto's got so much value. I don't know why, but first, a second to McMichael. I'm not actually thinking about doing it. I don't think we need anything. Maybe a better backup goalie. Bennington is not a backup, though. He is a starter quality goalie. Valcourt in 2/3. Girard in a third and a fourth. 2 seconds. Cutler or a prospect, which I'm not wanting to do. And then Walters. Listen, I don't think I need to upgrade in goal. I think goalie is fine. I think defense is definitely where I needed to upgrade, and I think I did it. Hurricanes, the Boston just traded for Teravainen, Malgin, and Brossois, which is not very good news for us, simply because they are pretty darn good. Ovi's not on the block. Ovi is not on the block. I mean, I'll see what... okay, no. Yeah, no, they want to give me futures. No, Ovi's here for the playoff push. He's not coming back. We know that because he's still exact top 9, so he's going to be regressing. Joel Eriksson Ek is not on the block. I can promise you that. I would like to bring Joel Eriksson Ek back. We'll see what kind of contract he wants. But as far as other guys, Kubalik, yeah, we don't need... Allmark is a decent upgrade for backup. We take a third or low top 6 prospect, Maki, to upgrade Allmark. What are Allmark's stats like? Pretty good, honestly. Not bad. For a backup goaltender, he would be fine. And then Maki is 65 at 18. Okay, who's the other low top 6 prospect that Buffalo wanted? They got to be, yeah, Kutta is, yeah, I'd rather give them Kutta. And you know what? We'll just upgrade our backup goaltending situation just for a year. And then other goalies would be Sogard. He's 83, 24. He's got another year left on his deal. This is a perfect upgrade for us. We're going to take that, Buffalo. Thank you very much. And I think those are all the trades I'm going to make. Allmark may be the same overall as Sogard, but has been simulating better. He's a guy that's been a starter in the league. We could potentially make him our starter if Gibson looks horrible in the playoffs, but I don't think we're going to have to do that, really. And I think landing Zach Werenski is huge. And it didn't really cost us much. Edmondson didn't fit the new scheme going forward. And the prospects that we had to give up, we gave up a roster player, a defenseman, and an elite prospect that they wanted. I don't want to give up Joel Eriksson Ek. I would love to re-sign him. So we're just going to exit the trade deadline. And I would like to go re-sign Joel Eriksson Ek right now. And we have to, I know I have to reset my, Sammy Blaze goes to Vancouver and Vince Dunn for a first. Okay. I think that's a good trade for Vancouver. I don't like this, the fact that Boston got this in our division and they're a team that we are, right around. We got to catch up to Boston. But anyway, I'm going to see what Joel Eriksson Ek would want to come back on. Joel Eriksson Ek does want a contract extension. I will give him 4 years at 2.5. 4 years at 2.5. He could be a first-line winger for us. Stützle wants to... Okay, yeah. I want to get him signed long-term. We'll do 6 years. Can I do 6 years, 10.5? I'd be fine with 6 years at 10.5 for Stützle. He'd be up to 29. That's fine with me. I'm going to offer him that contract. Colin White wants a new contract. Werenski, we'll see. Ovi, I'm going to let walk. He's 30-9, guys. Contract extension. Colin White, oh my God, wants $10 million. He's a great second-line center, but I can't bring him back for that much money. I just freaking can't do it. I'll give 3 years, $2 million to Jamie Drysdale, and I think I'm going to let the rest of the guys do their thing. Formanton, actually, we know Formanton fits. I would like to bring him back. We'll give him that 4-year, $1.2 million deal. That's fine with me. Long-term contracts, these are all fine. And goalies, Ullmark is expiring. He does want an extension. Same thing with Markkanen. Markkanen, I'll probably bring back if we just take a look at all of our goalies. We'll talk about this some other time, guys, but, maybe I let Markkanen walk. Juho Markkanen, actually, yeah, no, we might let him walk. Cutler is the guy of the future for us. Schroeder could be the backup. Actually, Tennell can be the backup next season, so we might let Markkanen walk. Maybe coulda, shoulda, woulda gotten rid of him for now, but you know what? We're going to let things stand as is. Edit the lines. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, no, this is not how it's going to look. Actually, that's not too hard. Actually, a really easy flip-flop. Yeah, why is Roslovic in and Joel Eriksson Ek not? Eriksson Ek, yes. Pop him there for Kerfoot. Pelletier, Kerfoot, Formanton, Pelletier. We're going to play on the right like we have been all season. Eriksson Ek, Brown, Markstrom is fine. Defensively, Shabbat and Werenski, they don't get a plus, but they're perfect together. And Drysdale with Fowler's a +3, a +5 with Brandstrom and Manson. I'm going to leave it at this, guys, because they don't need a plus. Like, 92-88 does not need a plus. And then in goal, we're going to substitute Sogard for Ullmark. I just wanted to upgrade the backup goaltender situation, and I think we're good there. Let's check out the power play, just see how we're looking. Worrell doesn't fit, right? Yeah, we'll move Tkachuk up. I think it was what? Joel Eriksson Ek fit? Ovi fits. Colin White down here for... There it is. Yep, that's what we wanted to do. Fowler out. Jamie Drysdale in. I'm going to bring in Jamie Drysdale because I want to get him to grow a bit more too. Medium top 4, and I think I'm fine with this. So there we go. That is the power play. Let's look at penalty kill really quickly. Don't want the minus. Definitely don't want the minus. Joel Eriksson Ek out. And let's bring in left winger, actually center, Markstrom. Here we go. Markstrom fits. There we go. And we get a +1 there. I'm cool with this. This is looking really good, guys. The firing of the coach, I think, went really well. Better than I would have expected. And we're going to go ahead and get the end of the season here. So we've got, what, 5 games remaining there. So we'll do that. Stützle is back on a nice 6x10.5, which is good to see. Joel Eriksson Ek is back on a cheap deal. Formanton does not want money. Drysdale wants it. Okay, he said he's no longer interested. We'll check if he's actually lying or if he's true. And guys, we are winning a bunch of games right now. This is looking great. Oh my, okay. Beating Boston is huge. Winning Atlantic Division, beating Tampa. Guys, we have got 100 points and are in 3rd place in our division. And with 5 games to go, we are 7 points behind the Leafs. Game in hand, maybe we win it against Washington here. We'd be 5 points back with 4 games to go. That's a lot to pick up. So what we need to look at right now is that we don't drop to the Bruins. Actually, I'd almost rather face the Devils than the Leafs, because the Devils aren't as good as the Leafs. So I'd almost rather be the first wild card and go through the Metropolitan Division than be third and go through the Leafs and then the Lightning, potentially. Because the Panthers look like they're going to face the Lightning, and the Bruins look like they're going to face the Devils. I'd rather play the Devils, guys. I don't know about you, but I'd almost rather drop behind Boston here. Like, that's kind of what I want to do. We'll advance the day here. We 11-2 win over where's Washington? Washington is in 5th. Wow, we smoked them. The Bruins are 4 points behind us, guys. I hate to say it, but I almost want to drop into the wild card spot because, like, the Devils is a much more favorable matchup for us than the Leafs would be. Advancing a day, another win against the Flyers. Beautiful. Colin White. Do I give Colin White a contract extension? I need your help, guys. Like, do I give him the 10 or so million he wants? I mean, we've got 13 million in cap space this season, but Colin White doesn't want any kind of discount. I mean, it's a 1-2 center punch that is absolutely unreal, right? We still have $24 million, and then all the expiring contracts, we're not too worried about it. Formanton, he lied. He still wants a contract extension. We'll do the 4 years at 1 point. We'll just give him the 1.45 million that he wants, right? That's nothing. And considering he's going to be a perfect third line scorer, that's exactly what we need. We're going to need some defensemen next season. If we take a look at our roster, defensemen, Werenski and Manson are expiring. Werenski doesn't want an extension, which is fine by me. I didn't really expect to bring him back anyway. He was a rental. We'll see if he wants to get something done. Actually wants a cheap deal. Believe it or not, 3 years at like $8 million is not bad for a guy like Werenski. Manson, we probably do want to bring back. He's kind of expensive. So maybe we have to go hunt for some bargain defensemen. Because we're going to have Shabbat, Brandstrom, Fowler, and Drysdale in the system. We've got Reese Chichu coming up. Roy could always be good. Chichu is definitely going to be in the NHL next season. I'm almost positive Chichu's going to be ready for the NHL. Roy could be that guy, but we could also save some money. I think I'm going to hold off and not jump the shark here on Colin White. That's a lot of money, but we still have 24 million. I could give him that, and we'd still be okay and potentially able to sign another middle pairing defenseman, or maybe bring back Werenski. I mean, Colin White has been absolutely phenomenal, and on that second line, he's so good. So he wants a contract extension. I'm going to see if he's going to take 9. 7 by 9. Actually, no, I'd rather give him 4 by 9. Something I can get out of 3 by 9? Yeah, we'll do 3 by 9. He'll be 31 at the end of that deal. It's movable if he stops producing. I'm going to offer it. I am going to offer it and hope he takes the hometown discount here. Advancing a day, we've got the Avalanche, who are a pretty good team. Formanton's back. Yeah, Colin White's not taking 9 million. He's leading the team in points too. And it looks like we've clinched the 3rd seed in the division. We can't go any higher. We can't go any lower. We're 9-1-0 in our last 10. We beat Buffalo. Oh my goodness, guys. Against the Lightning, how are we going to do? We are going to win that one 3-1, and I am feeling incredibly confident about how the season will end up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've won 9 in a row. 9 of our last 10, 10 of 11, 11 of 12, 12 of 13. Our last 12 of 13. Guys, this new coach and the chemistry is ridiculous. And Colin White wants so much money. Oh, I just don't know what to do with Colin White, guys. He's such a bargain for so many years. I mean, 3 years, 10 million, 9.5. See if we can get him to take a little discount. I showed you guys where I'm comfortable going. I could go in the 9s, 10, even 10 for a second line center is not bad. We still have Stützle signed to 10.5, right? So those are our 2 centers, but boys, Colin White, I don't want to just let him walk. He's a 90 overall. Oh my God, what a season. All right, so let's break it down. We're going to be facing the Toronto Maple Leafs in round number 1, but guys, we were finishing strong. So we take a look at the team stats here. Tampa Bay 71%, but we're not too far off, 67%. 7 points behind them, 54 wins for us, more regulation and overtime wins, 3 points behind the Leafs, and we were on fire. Our goals for per game come in second to the Leafs, and goals against per game is second best in the entire division. Our power play's at 31%, which is behind the Leafs. Our penalty kill, could be better. Could definitely be better, 79%. But you know what? It's fine. We got to get scored on sometime. 9-1, where the Leafs came in at 8-1-1. Guys, this is going to be a ridiculous playoff series. If we take a look at the standings, we finished. Oh, are you? I hate this division. I hate this division. The top 3 teams in the entire league were us, the Leafs, and the Lightning. Are you kidding me? So in the first round, after getting 110 points, I have to go against the second best team in the league? Come on, man. Anyway, Colin White is a machine. Stützle's up there as well. Forsberg with a great season. I think he's playing on the second line. Ovi moved up to the first line, getting a 40-goal season. Worrell on the first line, also getting a 40-goal season. Shabbat with 73 points, could be in for a shout with the Norris. Tkachuk with 20 goals but 72 points. He was playing on that second line, so I think Tkachuk might be topping out as a second line forward. And I'm fine with Tkachuk being a second line power forward. We're paying him like that anyway. Kerfoot with 59 points on the third line. Pelletier with 42 on the third line. Joel Eriksson Ek was bouncing up and down all season. He's fine, 24 points. Markstrom was a -4 with 21. Brown with 20 and a -1. But Formenton on that third line got 9 points in 31 games plus 8. It's what you want to see. 4 goals for Formenton. I mean, things could look very, very good going into next season. Defenseman, Shabbat with 73 and a +56. Brandstrom with 52 points and a +28. And then Werenski, oh my God, his plus-minus was just huge. Huge improvement. 7 points in 21 games. So pretty much the same point totals, but the plus-minus is ridiculous. Holy crap, what a pairing. Jamie Drysdale improved significantly. He went from -8 at the deadline to even. Manson and Fowler, guys, this team is roaring right now. Goaltender-wise, Gibson picked it up. I will give you that. Gibson picked it up. Allmark, as an Ottawa Senator, played 4 games, 3 wins, .938, and a .157 goal against average, and a shutout. So definitely an upgrade on the backup there. Now, I don't know if he plays as many games as Sogard does. He plays 13, although it's not that many more. Definite upgrade, definite help, and definitely a guy we can look to lean on potentially in the playoffs. I think Gibson will be fine, though. Let's take a look at the entire league here. Patrick Laine, Kucherov, point. Oh, God, they got Kucherov in point. Yeah, it's so gross. Oh, this is going to be brutal, boys. Oh, wait, we don't have to play them. We have to play the Leafs. Oh, yeah, Marner's only up there. Marner's only a 92. It's not that much worse. It's not great. Cole Perfetti is apparently really, really good. Him and Laine apparently are really good. A lot of 100-point getters. Nobody from us, really. Colin White was the closest we had with 92. As far as goals, Laine put in 64. Torts, look at what he can do. Use this man. Anyway, Worrell's up there for us. So is Ovi somewhere. He's close, but Worrell did lead the team in goals, which is what I want to see from a power forward. He's 21. He's 88. He's only going to get better with this kind of season. Taking a look at defenseman, Cale Makar edges out Shabbat by 3 assists. Come on. Plus 56. I'd give it to him, man. I don't know. Look at those 3 points came on the power play too. Those 3 points came on the power play. Look at giveaway hits. He hits much. I don't think we're gonna get it. I don't think I can do any amount of lobbying to get that for us. But very good season for Shabbat nonetheless. Taking a look at the goalies. Looks like Vasilevsky is very, very good, but Thatcher Demko is a Bruin and is really freaking good. I mean, really freaking good. Francouz was also good, but I'd give it to Demko, guys. He played 20 more games, 16 more wins. His stats are pretty comparable. Yeah, John Gibson actually did a lot better than I think I thought he did. 9-10 wasn't, fantastic by the league standards. But he's only what, 6.006 off the lead? And then goal against average, he's up there tied for third. And he played 71 games, so I will take it. And he had 47 wins. Him and Vazzy had both very good seasons, so I guess I gotta check my mindset when it comes to that. But we will be taking on the Leafs in round number 1, guys. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see some more, and I will see you guys in the next one.